Charts don't lie, keep your vision clear. Every setback builds a stronger year. Patience pays, let your winners run. The race ain't over till the goal is won. Hold your faith, don't trade with fear. Your breakthrough season's getting near. One smart move can change your life. Turn the pressure into priceless highs. Ratio to profitable mindset every time.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Please, let's start. Let's get to 2K likes. Let's get to 2K likes. Good morning. How about the boys? Good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning.
One good trade can change it all, you know. Hold your faith, don't trade with fear. Your breakthrough seasons.
Let's start. Let's get to 2K likes, guys. 2K likes. Nice to meet you too, my brother. How are you doing? So what we're gonna be doing today is to review all our trades that we took. Okay. Let's start and share. Hey, Crown FX, good morning. Good morning, sir. Please on YouTube, let us share the live stream. Click on the like button. On YouTube, click on the like button. Click on the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Keep your vision clear.
Make sure you subscribe, guys. Let's start.
Patience pays.
Let's start.
The race ain't over till the goal is won.
Let's start.
Hold your faith, don't trade with fear. Your breakthrough season's getting near. One smart
Let's start. So this week, almost our trades this week is not too good. So there's room for adjustment, a lot of adjustments, because you know this is the week that we first tried this our TDR strategy. Okay, so we're gonna be reviewing everything. Okay, you see the mistakes that we made, the wrong decision that we took, and the rest of them. So let us start. Anytime you're analyzing markets, or maybe at the end of the week, you should review all your trade and see what actually happened. That is how you can grow as a trader. If you don't do that, you can't grow. You can't grow. You check the reason why market take you out and the rest of them. All right. So we're gonna be checking them one by one. Please let us start. Let's start. Let's start. So let us start with this guy. Okay. So let's go to our monthly time frame so that we know the reason why we got SL. You understand? Okay. Let's keep tapping. All right, if you look at this 151s, you will realize that market is on a downtrend, right? Market is on a downtrend, okay? Giving us a bearish candle. All right, so that means you should look out for what? we should look out for a sell. So now on weekly time frame, what are we having on weekly? If you look at this weekly, obviously if I want to take this trade, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. That is what I will look out for, because this is 12, you go there, because we have a drop here, we have a little pullback, and we have another drop, we have some little pullback here, we have another drop, another little pullback. I expect another drop again for this week. That is my bias. Oh yeah, give your brother, give it to him. So on my weekly time frame, I'm looking for sell. Then we're not going to apply our TDR strategy, right? We go to our daily time frame. Okay, so this is where we made some mistakes here. Okay, if I'm to check this trade. All right, number one, on daily time frame, I'm looking for my daily resistance level, which this day was Sunday and this day was on Monday. Okay, so we're using this guy. I would say it's not really good. This candle, considering this guy as, give me a minute. What are you saying to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go to the room. Go to the room. Go to the room. Alright, so V50, please sir. Yeah, I'm coming, Mr. Stanley. We're checking all of these trades while we got this SL. You understand? Alright, so we have this indecision candle. I'm not supposed to mark this kind of indecision candle with this one as our resistance. That's an error. You understand? That's an error. And if you look at this one is giving us what? Tuesday and Wednesday, which make it a qualified one, right? So this is the one we're supposed to use. So if you are to use this guy, okay, let me see. Give me a minute. Charts don't lie. Keep your vision clear. Every setback builds a strong lead. Patience pays. Let your winners run. The race ain't over till the goal is won. Hold your faith, don't trade with fear. Your breakthrough season's getting near. One smart move can change your life. Yeah. Let's keep tapping. So yeah, we're supposed to look for a sell from that point. Okay, we go to 4 hours and look for area that we're going to use for this entry. Okay, beautiful. So if I'm going to use this guy for my entry, I will be using this level, this other block here, something like this, okay. So if you use that area for our entry for a sell, then if I'm to put my SL, I might just put my SL above this week. Okay, I might put my SL something like this. That is, we're going to be going short. See, there's no how, as a trader, there's no how you're not going to make some and from your mistakes you will learn from it. That's just it. This is how I'm supposed to do it. Put our SL at least above. I will not put it above here because I will check and realize that we have some highs here. Okay, I'm going to make sure I put my SL above all of those highs and I will go down. You understand? And if I should check, does this one qualify? Because if this guy doesn't trigger before Friday, no trade. Let us see. This candle was triggered on Thursday. Can you see? Was triggered on Thursday, which makes it a very good one. So by now we could have been on this trade. All right, so that is one. So there are a lot of rooms to adjust. So let us check this step index. What was the error on this step index as well? Our error here, beautiful, okay, was let's go to weekly or monthly and let us see the bias. Because this strategy, once you get your bias wrong, then that is all. Your bias have to be correct. Please let us tap and share. All right, we have a bearish candle here. Can you see? This is monthly time frame, and this present candle has already given us a rejection. So there's high probability that market is going to drop. All right. So on weekly time frame, can you see when we have this double rejection here, market give us this bearish candle. So I will want to go for what? For sell for this week. So applying our TDR is by going to daily time frame to look out for what? Daily resistance. So like this one now, we are not going to escape this. This one is a very good setup. We are not going to escape this. Market is going to take us out because this is the daily resistance that was being created. Okay, and market triggered and market took us out. So we are not going to escape this particular one. But there's something that we need to check again. If you go back to your weekly time frame, before market get to this weekly resistance, there's no market has not gotten here before market triggered. All right. So if you go back to your weekly, you realize that market never reached there before we engage. We have a zone here, this resistance level. Market never mitigates this area before market tap us in. You understand? But let us agree that this one is not really a good one for us. Then our step index, so that we can get prepared for next week. So step index, what is our bias here? My bias here is to keep buying. That is my bias on this guy. All right. We have this long bullish candle, and I want market to actually get to this my daily resistance level. We have this like dragonfly, and we have this spiny top. So I expect a bullish trend for this week, and that is my bias. So if we go to daily, we look out for what? Our daily support. Okay, can you see? This is our what? This day was Sunday, and this day was Monday. That make it a very valid area. So this area is where we want to look for what? Our entry. Then we go to 4 hours and look at what happened. Okay, can you see that we actually placed our SL in a very right place because our SL was below here. I would not want to put my SL here. No, this is why I'm going to put my SL below this week. All right, and that is the exact thing that we did. Can you see? We put it beneath this low, and guess what? Market took us out and still went in that direction. So see, as a trader, there's no how this kind of thing will not actually happen, right? So at the end of the week, always check all your trades. Always check all your trades. I'm not this kind of trader that because we have some back to back essay, then I will delete or I will not come live. No, I don't give a care. I don't care. You understand? You need to be checking all these things. That is how you can grow as a trader. If you don't learn from your past trades, tell me how you're going to get better. You cannot get better. You will see areas where you have some little errors, what you could have done. You understand? And the one that actually you know that okay, this particular trade you cannot escape it. Like this one now, there's no how we can escape this. We cannot escape this because we actually put our SL in a right place. We put our SL in a right place. Even though if na small loss I get here, right? That will not be this thing, but as at the time we took this trade, we put our SL in the right position. Market took us out, and now it's going in that same direction. Okay, Bello Junior, good morning, sir. So let's go to the next one, which is V50. So you will see the ones that we are supposed to. Now let us check this one on our weekly time frame. What was our bias? We are trying to review all of this. So once we review everything, we are going to delete the chart because today is Friday and we cannot take trade on this strategy again, except we'll just do my normal this which I'm going to do after this live, after the after all of this our review. Okay, after this review. Oh yeah, go and call your brother. Go and call him. Okay, after this our review. All right, so now on this V50, okay, you see that we have a nice rejection from this level, from this high, from this high. Market was overall bearish. You understand? Market was overall bearish, as you can see. But from here, market has changed its what? Its character to the upside, giving us a higher high here, breaking this high. Then market give us what? Another lower low here. Then we have another higher high. So market giving us this higher low. We expect market to do what? To start pushing up again. So my bias now is this, is to go for what? Is to look for buying opportunity on this V50. Do you understand? Then we go to daily and mark out our TDR setup. So our TDR setup was actually formed here, which is this bearish and this bullish, and we got an entry. So this one, we're supposed to extend our TP right here, but where we put this our TP is not bad. Okay, it's not actually bad. All right, we could have just used this area, but where we actually use is not actually bad. So this is a good one actually. So the next one is V10. Okay, so the next one is V10. So let us go to monthly. So on monthly, as you can see, market is bearish, right? Market is bearish. Can you see? Then on our weekly, what do we expect? Now, because of that monthly, make I no lie una, is giving us a sell that we should sell. But on weekly, market is telling me to go for a buy. Now, I think I did a mistake here, and let me tell you the mistake that I did. If you remember when we were analyzing this guy, is it not last week when we were talking about this guy, I asked somebody to help me to check this particular area, that is this guy rejecting from here, so that you, because I forgot, I will not lie to you guys, I totally forgot. I remember last week when I was checking this area, that is this guy rejecting from this area. If this guy is rejecting from this area, they are not seeing market coming up, it should go down. But we looking at this trading view, you see that market has not mitigated this area. Our market has given us a rejection here. So my bias is to keep buying to this area to come and mitigate, forgetting that we already have a rejection here. So sometimes one thing I just noticed, okay, is I think what I will be doing right now is any pair I want to analyze, I will need to be checking the MT5 if I have a rejection or not. You will remember the two trades that we have a miss entry. It is because of the timing. Jared, what is this? Oh yeah, just a following. You understand what I'm saying? If you check the riff and trading view, there are some times that they used to have time difference, and whenever you have time difference on the riff, you might have a rejection, and here you might not have the rejection. So that this is going to help us. Assuming I know that I remember that there's rejection there, I will not still go for what? I will not still go for buy. I will still go for a sell. Sometimes there's no how you're not going to make some errors, and there's no how sometimes maybe you're not going to forget some things. It's not easy because I trade many pairs. Assuming say na few pairs I trade now here, I don't go forget. So now market give us this rejection. With that rejection, market has given us what we call the evening star. This is an evening star. Okay, so we should look for what? Continuation to the downside. That is what we should look out for. All right, but we go for buy, right? So let's go to daily time frame and look out for the this thing. Let's go. So here we go. When we look for the buy, this guy make it a valuable one, which is this Monday and Tuesday right here. Okay, which is totally wrong. We're not supposed to look for the sell for a buy. So assuming we are looking for a sell, this is what we could have done. Look at that. We have this our daily what? Daily resistance. Okay, which is this day was what? Tuesday, and this day was what? Wednesday. Like I said, this strategy is once you get your bias wrong, your trade is going to be wrong. Once you get it correctly, your trade will go well. Can you see the same market reject on MT5? So that's what I'm saying. Because I remember, if I no remember, I no go talk and say this thing was giving us a rejection. Yeah, I no go remember. Okay, let me open it here so that you guys can actually see V10. Let us go and check again. That is how we miss trade 2 times. We miss trade, and those 2 trades that we miss supposed to be a TP. This week supposed to be a very good week, but we need to learn. And you know, this is the first week we are actually using this as strategy, so there's room to adjust. Where is the V10? Where is it? Okay, on a weekly time frame, let's open the weekly time frame. Let me take away this let me off this moving averages. Weekly time frame. Now look at it. Can you see, guys? Can you see the level? This is the level. Can you see the rejection here? Can you see the rejection here? This is the rejection. So that is why, Ratio, I need your help on my XNES account. Daku. Okay, what happened to your XNES? So let's continue. What happened to your XNES? Kai. What happened to your XNES? Alright, so let's continue. So now, assuming we are going for the sell, that our bias is sell, this day, which was on Tuesday and Wednesday, makes it valid. That's why we have this DR. So we go to our 4 hours to mark out our resistance or order block for entry, right? Now, can you see that this is the huge order block that we have? This guy. This is the huge one. So if I'm to take this trade, all right, I might just say, okay, because this resistance is being mitigated. Okay, this guy is being mitigated. And because this is V10, it's not volatile. So since it's not volatile, seriously, I'm just going to place my entry from the order block. And make sure my SL is like this. And I will go low. That this is what I'm going to do. And let me look out for the target I'm going to be using. Let's go to daily. It might be an open this thing. I'm going to use this week because this guy is what is bearish, right? I'm going to be using this week, which this week will just be giving about 1 to 3, so it's not going to be much, but at least we go day in this trade. You understand? So that is that. So let's go to the next one, which is jump 100. So after this one, we're going to delete everything. All right, like I said, no trade on Friday. You cannot trade this kind of strategy on Friday or Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to do our normal analysis. That is our simple way of trading. Okay, so now let us go to weekly. Don't let me to go to higher time frame, or let me check the monthly first to get our bias correctly. Now if you look at this jump 100, you will obviously see that this guy is bearish, right? We have a long bearish candle. Market is bearish overall, right? So this is why I will still be going for sell. All right, look at this candle. This candle is just inside this candle, so it's not giving us a sweep. Assuming it's giving us a sweep and it close inside, I will be looking for what? A buy. So for this reason, I still want to look for more sales for market to come and take this low out. I will be going for sell monthly time frame. So on weekly, what is going to be our bias for weekly? Our weekly, look at that. We realize that we have series of rejection, and if you remember, I said it yesterday that if you have, just go and put plenty. I think sorry, give me a minute. We need to put when you're planting this and put this one small. We need to flush your stomach, Jesse. Jared, we need to do body resetting for you. This your pee is smelling. Your pee is smelling. Let your mommy come back. So, like I said yesterday that if you have plenty rejections on a key level like this, the more rejection, the more it gets weaker. The more rejection, the more it gets weaker. You understand? Assuming the rejections are not much, but we already have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the more the rejection, the more the zone gets weaker. Yes. So now I was still going for the sell because look at this guy. He gave us a bearish candle closing below this guy. We have this indecision candle here. Okay, long leg dodgy. Then we have this bearish candle. So I want to see more drop to the downside. So we go to our daily and look for what our daily resistance area. So this is the first entry here. This one we do not take it because we did not actually analyze this guy before, right? So here we have what our daily resistance, and this guy was formed on Saturday and on Sunday. So here we go to what 4 hours time frame for entry. As you can see, you use this other block, just mark the body to the wick here, market triggered, and now it's dropping. All right, so market is now giving another opportunity. Look at it. This is the second opportunity that we're supposed to be in. This one that took us out was a very late one. Now look at the second one right here. Market now give us another daily resistance level here, which I mark. Look at it. This is the area. So let me mark it as our GR. All right. So above it, we want to look for what 4 hour resistance, fresh level, or other block. Okay, and look at what we have. I will be using this fresh level. Why? This is it, this candle. Okay, I will be using the fresh level if I want to take this trade, because I cannot use the other block using the old candle like this. I would rather use this resistance level for market to come and use. And guess what? Assuming we use that level, this is where we could have engaged. Market could have triggered like this. Okay, and our asset is going to be above these levels, right? And market is still going to be on our entry point. Even if market wants to take us out, we go down, we say okay, likely, and look at the rejection that we have. There's high probability that market is still going to drop. So the one that we engaged yesterday was a very late one. Okay, when I realized market was actually still dropping, still around there, so okay, let us just engage and put our SL above this week. All right, so these are the lessons that we had. And V75, please, let's stop. All right, so look at this V75 right here. Okay, we have let's go to weekly. Our weekly bias on this was for sell. So I will tell you a mistake I did here. I did one mistake here, and I will explain to you guys. My account is not reflecting on my excellence account, only on my MT5. Your money. You know what? Maybe you should write them. Try to write them. Just write them. So on the monthly time frame, if you look at what we have here, market is bearish overall. Can you see we have a massive drop, a pull up, higher low, higher high to the upside. Market break this high, market break this high to the upside, right? So our market is now giving us what? After we have this long bullish candle, market was giving us a CLT here. It's giving us a CLT, which means market is likely to at least drop to this 50% level. That's why I put this red zone. To this 50% level, okay, to the downside. Now if you now go to weekly is now giving us something different. Now look at that. From this resistance level, okay, we have a break to the upside. The market push back and give us a rejection. So let us zoom. So if you look at what we have here, market giving us this nice rejection here. We have resistance rejection before we have this drop. It rejects, then this guy pull up again, create this resistance and give us this rejection. So when market give us this rejection, right? When this guy give us this rejection from this our weekly resistance level, my next bias is to sell to this this area where we have this target. So when I have this target, what do you think I'm supposed to do? We are supposed to relax. We are not supposed to look for entry again. I don't know if you are getting it. We are not supposed to look for entry again. We are supposed to wait till next week. You are welcome there. We are supposed to wait till next week before we look for another entry. That means because we don't actually know. Okay, so we don't actually know if market is going to reject from here and push up. You understand? We don't know if market is going to reject from here and start pushing up again. So far we have a room to take ourselves to this area. This candle did not get there, right? Which is a very good one. We are supposed to relax, not to take a trade again. Seriously. Now, let's now go to daily for the sell. Market now created this our daily resistance, which was formed on Saturday and Sunday. Look at it. This is Saturday candle and this is Sunday candle. All right, and we mark out our daily resistance level. So what do we need to do next? We go to our 4 hours to look for where we're going to the sell. This resistance level has been mitigated, and if you look at this resistance level, we are having alignment with this DR. If you go to daily, we are having alignment. So assuming we check our MT5, we're going to use that MT5 level for the entry. If you go back and check your MT5, you will see that MT5 is rejecting from this level. Let me go back to daily. That is why I said timing difference affects us on this particular trade too. This resistance level that you are seeing here, this candle, it mitigates it. Should we go and confirm? Take note, this resistance level that we have here, this candle mitigates this guy. We have a mitigation before we have the drop. This is V75. Let's check together. Let's stop. V75 on daily time frame. Every setback, you the stronger, yeah. Look at it. This is daily area. In fact, it's a double mitigation there. Can you see? This is the level before we now have the drop. And from that, our TP, market push up again. So the second trade that we took, we are not supposed to engage because market has gotten to that key level that we want it to get to. Because market can actually reject from that place to the upside. Now let's now go back to this is the key level, this is the level. Now let's now go back to our this thing here. Every time. Let's stop, Basha. Babe, we need to do this thing for Jared o. Ọmọ yẹn tán sí, babe, tó bá rí bó ṣe gbá. Ìtọ̀ ẹ̀ ń gún. Malaria. Ah. Gidi gan. Okay, so market mitigate this guy and got to our targets. So when market get to this our target, we are not supposed to look for what additional entry here again. And you know why? Because if you are doing that, that means you are trying to force the market to break on our weekly time frame. Okay, because we don't know how strong this level is going to be. Maybe it's going to push the market, so we're supposed to wait. Now if this weekly candle, no, this is the weekly candle, if this weekly candle should do what, should reject, there's possibility that I'll be looking for buying opportunity next week. But if this guy should break below, then I will not be going for sale for next week. So that is that for this 75. That's how we miss on that. So the last on the list is this jump 10. This is the last on the list, jump 10. All right, so this is our jump 10, right? So on our weekly time frame, we have this key level area that market is giving us this rejection. But if you go check our monthly first, you will realize that monthly give us what? A higher high here, higher low, lower high. Now it's creating a lower low. So I expect market to just push up to either come and reject from this resistance level, because market is bullish. Okay, that is what I expect. That's what I actually expect. So on our weekly time frame, my bias is to go for what? More buys. All right, but yesterday I said it, that we have how many rejection here? 3 rejection. That if market can actually close above here, then that means we are safe for the buy. Okay, there's probability that market can actually reject because we already have 3 rejection here from this key level area. All right, that is why you see market is not trying to push up, but my bias is to keep looking for the buy because of this long bullish candle. All right, so on our daily, I want to look for what? Daily support area, which was formed around there. And if you look at this daily, market give us this lower high, higher low, higher high, breaking above this high, breaking above this high, breaking above this high. Okay, and market push down here, giving us this rejection from here. So I expect market to give us another higher high, which it did. It give us higher high here. Look at it. It break above this high. Change it to line chart to see clearly. Can you see? It break above. So I expect market to just give us a higher low, then higher high. But obviously, market took us out. So know how we can escape this. Okay, we can actually still escape this. I will explain. We can escape this trade. Now we have this our daily support here. All right, then we go to 4 hours for entry. When you go to your 4 hours, all right, what do we have here? Look at that. You will see what we did, the mistake that we did here. Okay, now I remember. Now this is our daily support area. Am I correct? And beneath it, market has mitigated this our 4-hour support. Market has used this 4-hour support. That is why you see me mark out this other block here. I just mark the full candle out. I mark the full candle out. Okay, and immediately that yesterday when we have this rejection, that was when I said, okay, let us engage on our buy. And even though the way we engage our buy here, we're supposed to put our SL this way. Okay, we are supposed to put our SL below this week. Below this week. So if market now wants to come and take us out, then it's fine. But as it stands, market is still in our what? Buy zone area that can still push this market to the upside. You understand what I'm saying? So we putting our SL around that point is totally wrong. It's what? Totally wrong. You learn from your past trade. You take a trade, even though if your trade is a TP, this is how I go about my trade every time. Maybe the trade na TPO, maybe na SLO, maybe na break even, I go back to it and check. And check. You understand? So that was what happened on this guy. Okay, so for this week, this V25 here, this guy, please let's start. Now this V25, this one is a break even trade. Market has taken us out on our break even. We did a break even yesterday. So now let me explain this guy so that you will know that it's just similar to the is it V75 or V10. We are not supposed to look for any opportunity when market has gotten to this level again. We're supposed to wait till next week, and let me explain. Now on our weekly time frame, look at it. Okay, the overall bias is buy. Look at it, is buy. Can you see? It's actually buy. Okay, so I will use the word that we are so impatient around there. We are impatient, and I will tell you the reason why we are impatient. Good. So my bias for this week is to sell to this our support level. Okay, because this last week candle, this candle in the short candle is not getting to the key level. So my bias is for the market to complete the move to this our support area before we'll be looking for the buy. So when market now got to this key level, what are we supposed to do? Are we not supposed to wait for this candle to close? Are we not supposed to wait for this candle to close so that this candle will now give us a bias for next week? Maybe we are going to be buying if this guy rejects, or we are going to continue selling if this guy breaks below. That is what we are supposed to do. So we are supposed to only take just one opportunity in this trade. Now this was the last candle, and my bias is to sell to this key level. We go to daily to mark out our what, our TDR level. Where's our TDR level? Which is this guy. This guy was formed on Saturday and this guy was formed on Sunday, which makes it a very valid area. Now we go to our what, 4 hours for entry, right? Now look at it. So what I'm supposed to do in this guy is we are supposed to use, you know, I said it that day that we are supposed to use this area for our entry. This daily resistance like this for our what, our entry. This is what we're supposed to do. And if you go back to the daily, you will see that the daily is a fresh area that has not been mitigated. If you go and check your MT5, you see the market, the MT5 do the same here. So we have this daily resistance has not been mitigated. So that is the area, and it's aligned. That is the area we're supposed to use with, is aligned with the other block of what, the 4 hours. Can you see this other block of the 4 hours? So we are using the resistance that market will not trigger. We're supposed to use that area because we have the alignment with this other block. Okay, our market got to the target here. So when market gets to the target, we are supposed to relax, not to do anything again on this pair for the week. We're supposed to wait. So because of that, our impatient, we now saw our TDR set up for the buy. No, so not your impatient, my own impatient. Let me use, it is me, because now me call out the trade. It is me. Sorry for pointing it to you guys. Now me. Okay, so because of my impatience, because I was hoping that yes, market is going to reject. Let's go back to weekly. That if market get to this level, thinking that yes, you know, normally market is bullish, right? If you check, market is overall bullish. Okay, that I want to see market reject from here and start buying. But I'm not supposed to do that. I'm just supposed to wait, which is the normal thing I normally do. Everybody knows that I always wait for what? A candle to close. But yeah, we did it. I didn't wait. So what market has given us our nice trade here, then I was now seeing our TDR set up for the buy, which I'm not supposed to use, which is this area, this our daily support. Then we now go to 4 hours for entry. It's a very good entry, but we're not supposed to even take it at all. Yeah. You see that we just use the other block here, which is this candle, this last bearish. We use it and we put our SL beneath it. Then you see the way we place SL, which is very good, right? And market trigger and push well. So when market was coming down, we push up a bit here. That was when we say, okay, let's do break even. So market take us out on our break even. But seriously, it is not something strategy at all. We are supposed to wait till the weekly candle close so that we're going to know maybe we are going to be buying, we are going to be selling for next week. Celebrity, what's up? You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that I've learned so far for this week, which I am doing with you guys. If I didn't do it with you guys, this is what I normally do. I'll go through it and check. I say, okay, I could have done this, I could have done that. This is what I should have done. Okay, this trade is actually a losing trade, or this trade is actually an SL that we cannot escape this. You see the one that I said we cannot escape, and you see the one that we miss, and you see the one that we enter late, and you see all of those things. That is to prepare you for next week to do better. You understand, guys? So I will be clearing all of them one by one now. Okay, all of them one by one, because obviously we cannot do anything on this strategy from today till Sunday. So anything we do, we can just do our normal analysis, then we see if there's opportunity. But me personally, I'm not going to be taking any trade. I said it that it is only TDR I'm focusing on for now. Okay, so that is that. So then we'll be clearing everything. Let us be clearing everything. So this GU, let us check this GBP AUD. This guy supposed to eat our SS since that yesterday. What's going on with this guy? I swear this guy is very, very, very crazy. This guy is very, 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 very crazy. What's this? You know what? Because I was seeing on this trade though, in fact, it's a profit. Profit again. See here, if let us just wait, let us see what will happen. If this guy should push down here, I will tell everyone to do break even, because it's rubbish. Now yesterday, right, I was even thinking maybe the market is going to take out this high and maybe should start pushing to the upside. Market did not even get to the high at all, and now look at the drop again. I beg. So yeah, this one now we cannot close because this one is still running. Okay, we cannot close it, still running. Cannot close it. So let us close everything. Please let us stop. Let us clear everything into two. Everything 150, and the one that we have are bias. Everything we're going to clear them. Charts don't lie. Let's keep tapping. Let's get to 20k likes, guys. Let's get to 20k likes, guys. Erasing all. Bello Junior.
Hello.
You know, cause this 500.
And I see I just the annoy me because I close those two positions.
When you later enter.
Yeah?
When you later enter, Abi.
Enter from down.
Yeah.
Later enter from down.
Assuming you leave am, I swear. Na big money o.
I for no come here this morning.
Na big money o, I swear to God. Wallahi.
Morning. Yes.
Wallahi. It is well.
This is your DPK. I go so close up.
That means I'm waiting. Make you just push down. Na crazy this thing.
I told you yesterday this thing is going to push down. It's going to go back up. By next week, it's going to go back up. And it's not going to hit our team.
It's crazy.
Until there is a news. I'm just expecting a news. If
news.
It happen. Then either we have SL or push down.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, just gist for today. No any other this thing. No, just gist for the rest of the
Yeah,
week.
of course, of course.
We prepare for next week.
For next week.
Yes. I think since we've seen our little this thing, and I will
Yes.
not say it's only you, because also like me now, I'm
Yeah.
always on MT5. I'm supposed to call your attention to those things.
Yes, yes, because like the two one that we miss is not, in fact.
Yes, to be honest.
And the reason I don't want to be using the deriv to analyze is because the way the thing dey, let me even go and check the way they are, this thing dey, you have to be saving, so me I don't like it. You have to save. E dey give me headache and I don't like the way they are, this thing is. Let me go and check.
I haven't tried it before, but I will check it. Probably this is what I will do. Probably I will be carrying my system around now.
Okay.
You better to be checking all those things.
All those things, so that we no go dey miss am at all. How dey take you deriv what? Okay, deriv chart. Is it this one? Let me see. Is it this? Guys, let's stop. A massive push-up. Which one is push-up? Which one is that? Which push-up is that? No.
Index 500. Step index 500.
Okay. That step. Okay.
Because that step push.
He push.
Right.
He push.
That one day like 200 dollars. That push alone, you don't reach 200 dollars.
I lie.
Hey.
I don't like this deriv. I don't like this thing. I don't like this thing at all. I cannot access weekly.
You cannot have it until you pay for it.
No, deriv doesn't have weekly time frame. It is from daily. So I will be using MT5 with the deriv together. Yes, we'll be using MT5 to key level. That is the main thing. So we'll be using the boats.
Okay.
So let me clear all these ones under this favorite. So guys, I'll be teaching you the strategy again now for people that don't actually know how to use it. I will show you now. Let me clear all of this. So I will want you to give me a pair, any pair at all. Hey, which one is this?
Step 400.
Okay, this 30S. Okay.
Step 400.
Step 400.
Yes.
We should check.
Yes. No, I just want to do.
Okay.
They bring big money now.
Okay.
You always get problem past that. He's supposed to don't lose. Which this guy says is volatile pass step 500.
I think is it V15 or something? Volatility something.
V51S.
I think so.
V51S, ba?
I think so. So guys, which pair do you want me to check? Okay, V75. Okay, we use V75 now. We will use V75 now. Okay, so let's go check the 75. Let us use that one for experiment so that you see how this strategy works. You see how it works. So now this is step 75. Black Ops. It's been a while. Oh. Black Ops, my brother. It's been a while. Where have you been, bro? Where have you been? You've not been doing live stream and the rest of them. What's up? Hope all is well. All right, so now let us check this V75 together. Yeah, I'm doing well. I miss you. Many of you, if you don't know Black Ops has been my guy. That is he not around since January? Not too. It's not too. When I started my live stream, not too long. I know Black Ops. So we've been together for a very long time. I think another January. But not too quite long. I don't just see my brother again. Thank you. You just came back. All right. You're welcome by my brother. God bless. All right. So if you look at this trend. Sorry, give me a minute. What's that? Don't give him. Yeah, come and give me small. You only give me one. Mama, you give me more. Give me two. It is one you give me now. You gave me. Give me two. Thank you. Give me two. Just say you not give me. See phone, you don't want to play with phone. You will not play with phone if you don't give me. You better come and give me. You will not do trading, no. So just give me 2. So you don't want to put Jara? Put Jara now.
Put Jara.
Jara means put small. You don't understand what Jara means. Come on, Jara.
4.
Thank you. You too, come and give me your own.
No.
You will not do trading today.
You don't know that.
You will not do trading. You don't want to do it. Yeah, give me 2.
2. Don't mind that.
No, just give me 2. Yeah, put 2 here. 1. You remain 1. Crack. Not now. After the live stream. 2. Thank you. After my own, you do your own. Oh yeah, you guys should go and eat. Go inside and go and eat. Thank you. So you see that we have a drop, a push up, another drop. So on this our monthly time frame, I just want to explain this strategy. We have a push up to the upside, right? We have a push up to the upside, and market is giving us what we call a C out here on the monthly time frame. So I expect market to at least push down to like 50% of this candle range. Okay, to at least push down to this 50%. That is my bias. Okay, so let us now check the weekly time frame. So on weekly time frame, so let us talk about this candle. Let us assume this candle is not there, that this is the last candle that was printed. Okay, so what I will just do is I will mark out this my level, this resistance level here that becomes support right here. Okay, that becomes support, which is our what? Our weekly support, our WS. So from this WS, okay, you realize that market created what? A resistance with rejection, it dropped. It rejects a push up, create another resistance, and it drop. So we only care about this recent rejection that we have here. So this recent rejection, which is our WR, all right, you see that when this guy give us this rejection, this guy could not get to this key level. So I will be looking for sell for this week. That is what I will just look out for. Then when you confirm that you've gotten your weekly bias, you will now apply your TDR strategy. You apply what? You apply your TDR strategy, okay, by going to daily and mark out your daily resistance. And the daily resistance must be formed from where? Must be formed from Saturday stroke Sunday, Sunday stroke Monday, Monday stroke Tuesday, then finally Tuesday stroke Wednesday. Okay, and let us check. This candle was formed on when? Was formed on Saturday, and this guy was on Sunday, which makes it a valid area. So this is our valid area for our entry right here. Can you see? That is our DR. Okay, so from there is where we want to look for entry. So if you go to our 4 hours time frame, if I now want to mark my entry point, okay, because of this guy, this daily resistance level, okay, I will want to use the same area like this. So I want to use the same area or this other block. Do you know the reason why we want to use this other block? Because on this level, market has given us a rejection from this resistance level of 4 hours. So if I use this other block, which is here, something like this, okay, let me first mark out this guy. I will have it this way, and my SL is going to be like this. Okay, so I will have my entry like this, and my XL is going to be above here like this. All right, and I'm going to target the what? This leg, the week here. That's what I'm going to target, or I will just use this my WS. The market must get to this weekly. You know, market never gets here before on that weekly time frame. So there is going to be my target, guys. The weekly support. This is going to be the target, and it's going to be the trade we're supposed to do. So our mistake that we did was we are using this area for entry, and market did not trigger us. You understand? So that is that for this V75. So now, as it stands now, for us to now get a weekly bias, we cannot really say, but we can begin to see a sign what is likely to happen. All right, so what we're going to be doing right now is from this area now the market is rejecting. If this guy should reject, then I will be going for buy for next week. Now let us assume this is the support area here on our weekly support. So if this guy should reject again this week, then I will be going for what? I will be going for buy. So if I'm going for buy, I will now go to daily and look out for area where I will be possibly looking for my target, which is this area. I will just be using for target, this eye. You understand? You understand, guys? So we are going to wait for the weekly candle to close before we know what to do. So that is that for that. So which pair do you want us to check? Let us check gold together. Maybe I can use $20 to play on gold today. Let us clear the chart and let us see what we have overall. Okay, somebody said BTC. Okay, let's check BTC is good. I'm not sure there's news today, right? There's no news. All right, so this is our gold, okay, on our monthly time frame. So on our monthly time frame, you see that we have a nice push up and now market push down here. So why are we having this rejection? That is what we need to pay attention to. Why is market giving us this rejection? Monthly bearish engulfing. Why are we having this rejection? First question. Okay, and do not forget about this eye that was being created. Okay, so since we don't have a key level to mark around here, except maybe you want to mark out open and close, okay, we go straight to our weekly time frame and see what is going on. So on our weekly time frame, now we need to know the reason why market is rejecting. That's the first thing. All right, we mark out this our support area here. Look at this area. This area is where market is what rejecting from, which is our WS zone. Please let us start. That's our WS zone. Can you see that area? We have a general liquidity here, series of liquidity around here, and market rejects nicely here. So it really takes time before market starts with the push up. Okay, look at what market did here. It gives us a double rejection, sweeping this low, and market push up. Now market push down again, but could not take out this low, and market start pushing to the upside. All right, so now for market to push up to the upside, this is what we got right here. From this high, we have this push, we have this push. Oh, what is that? So from this high, we have this push, okay, inducement leg, another push. I expect market to push up to this extreme to come and take out this high. That is what I expect. And if market should now do that, right? If market should do that, there's high probability that gold is likely to resume the buy. That means market wants to resume the normal buy. Are we getting it? Now, on our weekly, let us mark out zones the market is trying to break and where market is likely to get to. So, you know, the way I trade, I love to trade from one particular zone to another zone. Now, if you look at this area, this is one bus stop right here. We have a bus stop here, and we have another bus stop right here. Okay, so where market is around there, I cannot really decide. This candle will decide. Maybe it's going to continue pushing up, or we are going to have some little pullback. Mind you, on the weekly time frame, market has been pushing up here. After this indecision candle that is formed, we have a long bullish candle, we have another bullish candle. Now this is the third bullish candle. So we might have a little pullback before we have another push up again because of this key level area. But if this weekly candle should close above, that means I want to see more buys to this area for next week. Okay, so this is our what? Our weekly resistance level, WR. And this is the what? The nearest bus stop that we have, our WR. Can you see that? So what do we do? So normally we're supposed to wait to see what is likely to happen, because look at what happened here. When market give us this bullish engulfing, we have this bullish engulfing, and market give us this indecision. This indecision was actually giving us, it's not even giving a rejection here. All right, so anytime you see an indecision candle being formed in a free zone area, there's probability that we might have more push to the upside. Okay, there's probability that we might have more push to the upside. So as it stands, with the way I'm seeing this market, this candle can actually continue pushing to the upside. Okay, and today being Friday, market has been going bullish. All right, so when you go to your 4 hours, right, let's see what we have of 4 hours. Now 4 hours, market give us a push up, push down, push up, that's higher high, higher low. Now market is trying to form a higher high. So let us see on 4 hours around there. Let us see what we have here. Can you see the market is breaking out from these areas? So So market can actually give us some rejections from here. So let me mark out this area, guys. This area that I want to mark is area that you can just take a buy to that area. This area that I'm marking, guys, okay, is something that you can take a buy on like 15 minutes to this area, okay, before you can have some rejections or breakout. Now on 1 hour, market has been bullish. Market has been what? Has been bullish on 1 hour time frame. Okay, and on 15 minutes, let us say the 15 minutes. All right, so this is the 15 minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, market has a giving higher low, higher low. Then we have a massive push to the upside. And one thing about gold, if gold is pushing like this, just follow the trend. If you are waiting for market to say come and sweep down the liquidity, come and do this, gold will never come like that. If gold is moving, gold is moving. If gold wants to be doing that higher high, higher low, higher high, it take out inducement, it reject. You will see the market will be doing that gradually. But whenever you have a momentum, if gold is having a strong momentum, you will just see it will just be buying. That is when you see when people now use moving averages. This is when they now use their moving average to catch this kind of trade. Let me show you. You apply your moving average to catch this kind of trade. That is what they do. Mind you, it is when you have a strong momentum like this. You know, on our 4 hours time frame, can you see the way market push up here? So from here, market has been bullish. It pushed down, it pushed up. So we want to see more momentum to the upside. Okay, if you go to your 1 hour, this is moving average, and the setting value for this, my moving average, is 10 and 23. 10 and 23 EMA. EMA 10 and 23. Now you see the market is trying to push back, right? So in this case, I will just go to my 15 minutes. This is what I'm going to do if I want to take this kind of trade, right? I will wait for market to actually try to come down to this area, and I will be having like a buy position around there from this moving average here, something like this, and my SL is going to be below this moving average like this. Okay, and I will target just 1 to 2. This kind of push, just be doing 1 to 2 and get out. Just catch it and get out. But you go don't check if there's news. If there's no news and you see market is just doing this, just catch your trade like that. Because if you check from this 15 minutes, from this area where we have a break to the upside, market has been respecting that zone. So yes, market can actually do something like this. It can push down here and reject again, or it can just touch this our entry point and push up again. Just be buying like that. If market give you another opportunity until market get to this key level that we mark on that breaker block, you understand? So this is how you can actually catch this kind of trade. Like I said, I told you that I'm not going to be taking any trade until Monday. I don't want to do anything outside TDR for now. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here and let us see how it's going to go later. You understand? Going to leave it this way. Allow market to do whatever it wants to do. So let me take away this EMA. All right, good. Every time. So my brother said BTC. I think BTC too has been flying up since yesterday, because the news that actually happened really triggered this thing to the upside. Where is you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Please, let's stop. This is a very massive push to the upside. It's a very, very massive push. A very, very, very massive push. Okay, so right now I cannot apply my TDR strategy because this candle is going to close by Sunday. So let us just do our normal analysis before that Sunday. Let us see what we have on 3-month time frame. So now 3-month time frame market has been giving us a high low, high low, high low. That is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, so right here we have a nice push up here. This is an inducement leg. Then we have this higher high, market push down to this area, and now it's pushing up. But mind you, all this upward market just a push. I'm still expecting market to drop. That's it. I'm still expecting this guy to drop. Okay, I'm expecting it to drop. So all I'll be marking out is this area. Okay, let us mark out this our resistance here. This resistance. Okay, look at that area, which is our 3ms. That is our 3ms. And if you go and check our yearly time frame, we have what CRT on yearly, and the CRT on yearly has gotten to 50%. It has gotten to 50%, and overall BTC is bullish. You understand? So the yearly, let me quickly explain this, because two things is likely to happen. Now this is the yearly. Okay, as you can see, market is what is bullish. So overall market is bullish, but since January market has been dropping. And like I said, if you are trading CRT traders, if you are trading CRT and you are trading against the trend, always target 50%. Don't do the full candle, just use the 50% of the candle range, because you are trading against the trend. As you can see, this was the 50% area the market has actually targeted. It has used that area. That was the 3ms. And if market wants to actually come back to mitigate this area, that means you will see the area the market is aligned with the 3-month. Let me mark this area so that you see. So there's a probability that we might begin to have some push to the upside, or market can still push down and come and mitigate this area before it push up. Because this breaker block, market has not used it, right? But market has tapped in on this breaker because market has used the wick. But to me, normally, I don't normally love to use a wick for any breaker. I want market to come and use the body, right? So now, let us now go back to our 3-month. You see where that zone is aligned. Look at the zone that market is aligned. Can you see this area? That is the alignment on that zone I want market to come back to. And this is a nice inducement area or engineer liquidity that market created for market to come and use. Can you see that area? So that place is a very valid place for market to still come back and use. All right, so two things is likely to happen. Like I said, we might continue to have push to the upside. Maybe from here we might have a new higher high, or market wants to create a lower high, then create a lower low, something like this. It's either market do this, create a what, a lower high, then create a lower low, then have a break to the upside, or market wants to give us what, a straight higher high to the upside. You understand? Or market wants to give us a straight higher high to the upside. All right, so we have this level here. Let me mark this area as our what, TDMS as well, so that in case if market actually want to come back, then we know that market is coming back there. So now for market to now reject here, mind you, when market break out from here, look at it, when market break out from this resistance, we have about 2 rejections here, creating a support, and we have this rejection and market push up, leaving behind this engineer liquidity. Market came down and used this same area again, and now it's giving us this candle. So if this 3-month candle give us a bullish engulfing candle, then that means we might have a push. But if this guy is not giving us a bullish engulfing, guys, I'm seeing more sell. I am seeing more sell. All right, so on our monthly time frame, let's see what do we have on monthly. Now here we go on our monthly time frame. So on monthly time frame, this guy is going to close in about 10 days. So if this guy close in 10 days and is closing above this high, then that means we are having what? We are having what we call a TD inside up. Market is giving us TD inside up. TD inside up, this is BTC. BTC. So what is TD inside up? TD inside up is when you have a bearish candle like this and the next candle is printing inside the bearish candle. Okay, it's not closing above, it's not closing below, and the next candle, the third candle, now close above the bearish candle. That is what they call TD inside up. That is a reversal confirmation. That is a what? Reversal confirmation. If the market is not giving you an engulfing, bullish engulfing candle, just wait for the next candle to print. If the next candle now close above the bearish candle, that is still inside up. The opposite side is still inside down. Now this guy is trying to break above this candle. If it closes above, then there's possibility that BTC is going to push up. That is going to do what? That's going to push up. So now what do we now need to do right here? Our price action, this is where we need to focus on now. Now, why are we having this rejection? This rejection was actually coming from this guy. Was actually coming from this guy, which is our what? Our MR. Okay. So market did what? It break down, giving us a change in character to the downside. And now market created this what? This rejection, which is a lower high. Then we have this lower low. So this area has stand as what? Inducement area for market to come and use this area. But if market should push up here and use this area, I'm not sure it's going to do that. If market should get to this area, then I want to see markets continue the push to the upside. Because overall trend of BTC is what? Is buys. Okay. All of this that is doing is trying to do a pullback before it continue the push. So now, on monthly time frame, I'll be looking at this area, which is my what? Our MR. Okay. So let us go to our weekly time frame. Now on our weekly time frame, as you can see, so on our weekly time frame, market gave us a nice W pattern here, push up, neckline, equal low, higher high to the upside, a W pattern, the market breakdown. So market breakdown from this high, it give us this low, lower high, then lower low. So look at this massive push to the upside. Market can actually relax from here. Market can relax around here. Market can relax. It can give you some short sales from this area here. Market can give you some short sales to the downside. We have liquidity here. Then this other block that has not been mitigated at all, market can still come up and mitigate this resistance level here. Because that was where we have our monthly resistance that we have the rejection. So market now form a weekly resistance level right there. So market can push up there, reject, and drop again. So as it stands, this guy can still have the power to push up into the range properly. Okay, it can push up into that range properly. All right, so this our weekly this guy. Let me just reduce it this way so that this will not confuse us. And let me take out this guy for now and focus more on this area, which is our what? Our weekly resistance level. Please let's tap on share. So we still have more room to take buys to this area. So if you now go to your daily time frame, can you see that on how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since on Monday, market has been going bullish. Has been going bullish massively. Okay, so market can actually relax. Look at this daily resistance level here, this area. Okay, so around that point, market can actually give us some drop to the downside, because whenever you have an impulsive move like this, we expect market to do 50%. We expect market to come and do pullback to like 50%, so we can take advantage of taking ourselves from that zone. Now we're going to our 4 hours now. You want to look for more buys, right? That is like you want to scalp to that area. Okay, obviously you go to like 15 minutes. Let's see the 1 hour first. This is what 1 hour is doing. All right, so this is our 1 hour time frame. And sorry, let me go back to the 4 hours. Let me see the 4 hours again. Okay, this 4 hour is going to close in the next 2 hours. Okay, so on 1 hour, this 1 hour will close in the next 1 minute and 30 something minutes. All right, so go to 15 minutes and look for how you can actually engage for these buys. So right here, you realize that market give us what? A nice push up here, and it's giving us another bearish candle. This guy give us bearish candle without closing below this guy, and we have bullish engulfing. Look at what happened here. If you want to scalp this, that's what I want to explain. When we have this nice push, market push down, taking out this low of this candle, and market give us what? Another bullish candle that is just inside this. Okay, and from this guy, market now created what? Bullish engulfing. Can you see this bullish engulfing to the upside? And from the bullish engulfing, market has created what? A support level here, which is your 15S. Which is your 15S, right? So from this 15S, you just wait for this candle to close, which is going to close in about 20 seconds. It's going to close in about 20 seconds. That is giving you a bias that you can actually look for buy from that point. All right, so you can now go to 5 minutes, or you can quickly unlock your what? Moving average. Let me quickly do that. And now look at it. Look at the moving average, which is a very good area. The candle have closed. The candle have done what? It has closed. So on this kind of moving average is something you can do something like this. Maybe you take your buy position like this. You put your SL at this red zone, then you target 1 to 2, then you are out. You understand? Maybe you just want to do this, then you get out. You make sure your SL is beneath around here. Okay, and if you check your 5 minutes, of course you can go to 5 minutes because you just want to follow the momentum. You understand? You just want to follow the momentum. So now if you look at this 5 minutes, when we have this massive push, it give you this low, it give you this high, it give you this lower high, we have higher high. So market has given you a higher high to the upside, and now market is trying to drop. Just engage and make sure your SL is above them. And if you look at this moving average on 5 minutes, you realize the market has been respecting it from here. You see the way market has been respecting it. Okay, so it's actually good. So in fact, yeah, if you have the mind, you can just say, okay, let me just use the 5 minutes. That is, if you have the mind, you want to put your SL like this below this guy, and you start pushing to the upside. It's now left for you. So if you want to engage, it is now that you can actually take opportunity for this BTC. For me personally, I'm not taking any trade, like I said. Okay, so that is an opportunity if you want to. Oh my God. Oh, please, let's stop. Let's stop. So which pair do you want me to check for you guys? So what I'm waiting on for this BTC is for the weekly candle to close. That's my main this thing now, so that we can do our TDR strategy. We can do our TDR strategy. Let's keep tapping. Let's get to 20k likes. Let's get to 20k likes. So which pair do you want us to check? Let us do more TDR strategy on some pairs to do like a form of back testing on our TDR. A form of back testing. Now waiting, I'll be 1 year with that, sir. Okay, that what? Waiting you 1 year, my brother. Let us do our TDR strategy. Just say small. Just say small. Yes now. Now to wait to. But people that just want to scalp on that on the, what is it called, 15 minutes, can just take a buy from there. Big Fresh, what's up, my brother? How you doing? So which pair do you want us to do this our TDR? Let's do more TDR. Let us pick a random pair. Let us go for 25. Now, which candle should we use for this our TDR? Only edge. If you want to join our free Telegram group, the link is on my bio. And if you want to join our VIP, it's $20 and $10 for 2 weeks. $20 is for monthly. Yearly is 200 discount, and 6 months is 100 discounts. So let us check this guy. Let us test run. Do some back testing here. Let us talk about these 3 candles. One, two, three, four. These 4 candles. Let us talk about these 4 candles. Let us analyze it and see if we are going to be wrong or not. Now, first thing first, let us assume this candle is not there. This is the candle we want to talk about first, and this is where market is. All right, so obviously I will first go to my I'll check the monthly to see the overview. Okay, to see the overview. So, and the candle was, I think it's inside this one. Yes, it's inside this one. Okay, so I will realize that we have this support, I will have this resistance, even though this higher high and market breakdown. So for market to break down to this level, I want to see more sell. That is on my monthly time frame. I want to see more sales on my monthly time frame. Okay, so I will go straight to my weekly and see what we have. And this is the candle we want to talk about. So on my weekly, I was now seeing something different here. Okay, which this area is giving us this rejection here. Getting in. All right, so this area, okay, this candle closes bearish like this. What I will be looking out for is I will be looking for a sell. Okay, sorry, this is the candle we want to talk about. This is the candle. Okay, sorry. This is the candle we want to talk about. So we have this bearish, our market is giving us a bullish trend. So for market to give us this bullish market, right, I will say to myself that okay, I only have room to take myself to either this resistance level. All right, so I will mark out this area. Okay, I will mark out this area as my weekly resistance level, and on my daily, if there's now a daily resistance that has not been mitigated, that is the zone I will be using for target. That means I will be going for a short buy. So it's not going to be a long buy, it's going to be a short buy. That is what I'm going to do because the candle closes like this. So which candle was this? This was on Monday 20. Then this guy opened for Monday 27. So we go to our daily time frame to look out for what? Daily support. Monday 27, which was return it, take it back. Okay, so market gave us what? Our support here, which was formed on Saturday and Sunday. So here is where I'll be looking forward to do what? To buy from. Look at that. So that area is where I'll be looking forward to do what? To buy from, which is my DS. So I go to my 4 hours and look for what? Entry, if there's alignment or not. So in this case, this is what I will now do. I will mark out this guy like this, the other block like this, this is what I will be marking out for my entry, and I will place my long position pending order like this. Okay, and that our target is going to be, I can now go back to my daily to look for where the target, if there's any daily resistance level that has not been mitigated. Okay, obviously I will want to take my TP to this high. Yeah, but can you see the market did not come back to mitigate? So market did not come back to mitigate because this day was on Thursday and this day was on Friday. So we are going to delete this pending order. So there's no trade for that week. No trade for that week. Okay, we take it out. No trade for the week. So now let's now talk about the other candle. So going to weekly again. So going to my weekly, this is now what I'm going to do, right? The candle now closes like this. I will mark out this my resistance level like this way, like this, which is going to stand as our weekly resistance level. Okay, and this guy closes above this guy. Obviously, what I will do right here is I will look for more short buy to this weekly resistance. I will still look for what? More short buy to that area. That is what I'm going to do. Seriously, I'm not going to sell. I will still look for more buys to this area, but it might not give me a long out at all. So now this day was Monday 27, then the following this was Monday 03. So we go to daily, mark at our daily support. Monday 03, Monday 03, Monday 03. Okay, here we go. So market could not give us any opportunity around here because normally, obviously, you cannot take a trade from year to year, which is not normal. Expect market to push down, and this guy is being formed on Wednesday and Thursday. So no opportunity for the drop again. No opportunity. We go back to the weekly. So when we have this drop, market give us this drop right here. Obviously, I might want to stay away because what market is doing here now is not really giving us what we want. So for market to give me this rejection, not breaking below, I might want to stay away. I will not be looking for any buys or sell until I have a break below here. or a break above before I will continue. That is what I'm going to do because market is just consolidating here. That's why we would not be able to see good opportunity. Okay, so as it stands now for this current market now, all right, for this current market, just extend this area. Can you see that it's giving us another reduction? So I'm not going to be taking any trade for next week until if this guy break below. If this guy can come down and close below, then I'll be having opportunity for next week. So where it stands now, I cannot do anything because this candle is printing inside this candle. This candle again is still inside this candle. You have to close below or close above it before we know what's up with it. You understand? So that is that for this video 25. Under pressure. Profitable mindset every time. This step index. Let's stop. If you have any question, you can send a request. Let's talk. Okay, so here we go on step index 100. So let us check the. Let us talk about which candle should we do. Which candle should we do? Okay, let's talk about this bullish candle. This guy. Let's talk about this guy. Okay, let's talk about this guy. So obviously, overall the market is bearish. If you go to your monthly time frame, overall is bearish. Can you see? Market is what is bearish. Okay, so if you now go to your weekly time frame, market give us a massive drop to the downside. All right, and market now give us what? It gave us this bullish candle. Can you see this bullish candle? So I expect this guy to at least push up to this resistance. That is my expectation. This will be my expectation for market to push up to this area before we can begin to have more drop. All right, now this candle that give us this bullish, my bias for this week is going to be more bias to this area. Which day was this? This day was Monday 27. So we go to daily. I want to look out for my what daily support. Where is it? Okay, Monday 27. Can you see? Here we go. One, we have it here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there is no opportunity until market gets here because this is Wednesday and Thursday, which you cannot use. Okay, it has to be Tuesday stroke Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday don't use. All right, as you can see, no opportunity for market to push up to that area. That's cool. So on monthly time frame and weekly, let's go back for the next candle. All right, so this guy now give us this. He didn't give us the rejection. So right here, what I'll be waiting for is I will be patient for market to just close up, reject, and give me a sell opportunity. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to sell from here. All right, going to my daily. Okay, going to my daily, I'm looking for sell, right? Market give us a support here. Which day was this? Was Monday, and this day was what? On Tuesday. Is a valid buy for this guy, but because I want to look for sell around this area, okay, because I want to look for sell, that's my bias, right? Market gave us what? Our daily resistance level here, which was formed on Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday is not valid. Wednesday and Thursday is not valid, right? But yeah, for the short buy, it gives us our Monday and Tuesday, yeah, which makes it a valid that we can take a short buy to this level. All right, but let us see if there's opportunity, maybe market tap or not. I'm not sure market tap. Monday, Tuesday, and which day was this? This is Tuesday. Yeah, market actually tap. Can you see? So here is going to be a short buy. Just use this level like this because it's not mitigated. Put it this way or the week here or anywhere, right? Because it's not mitigated. So market is going to tap you here for the buy to where you want to sell from. It's going to be something like this up to where you want to what sell from. So here you'll be getting about like 1 to 5, then you stay away. You understand? So when market gets here, you now want to look for the sell, but the sell is not valid again because the candle was being formed on Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday. Look at that, it was formed on Wednesday and Thursday. So if you want to go by that okay, because you are looking forward to sell from there and it still fall on Wednesday and Thursday, and say okay, let me just risk clue on it. If you mark out this area, you go to your 4 hours. I'm just saying, right? You go to your 4 hours, you want to mark out your entry. Obviously you're going to miss out on itself. It's going to be a miss out because this is what me personally will be doing. I will mark out this other block, this area like this. So it's going to be a miss trade normally, so you cannot even take it. You will not be able to even take it. You understand? Or maybe you just want to use that daily resistance level and put your SL above that zone, except that one. Maybe something like this, then put your SL above, except then you're going to have that necessary to the downside. So I think that's that. Please let's start. If you have any question, you can send your request. You the stronger, yeah. All right, so since this day give us that sell, you give us the rejection, I will now be looking for sell the next day, which is this guy. So this guy was on Monday 10. I go to my daily, look for what daily resistance. Monday 10, where is it? Monday 10, which day is this? Monday 10. This is Saturday. This is a valid area. This is now the valid area, this guy, but market did not trigger. All right, we have our area here, and our 4 hours is going to be the entry point. Okay, as you can see, if I want to engage on this kind of trade, this is what I will do, because this is my daily resistance and this is the other block. Okay, and this is step 100. I might just decide to use the other block like this, guys. Market trigger. Market trigger. The other block, just make sure you put your SL like this. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Go short, put your SL above, then you go low. So the target now is the main thing. Go to daily. If I want to use my target is going to be this low. Yeah, this is how my target is going to be. If I should take this trade, this is what I'm going to do, bro. So by now, market go don't take us out on our break even. Normally, market go don't take us out on our break even. But this is what I'm going to be doing. I'll be having my target right here. So that is that for this step 100. All right. So I think that's all. So guys, let me know if you have any question before I'll be closing my live stream, because I won't be staying long today.
And Daddy, finish your life, but me, I want to do my life too.
Please, let's start. So if you have any question, please let me know. All right, this is our GBP UD. Make it just come down small so that we can do break even. Anything that I want to happen should happen. Or I might just even close it. I might tell my guys to close. Oh yeah, go there. Go there. Go to your room. Yes, go to your room. Please let us start. Let's start. One smart move can change your life.
Trust your faith, don't trade with fear. Breakthrough seasons get near.
What happened? Omi,
Chairman,
well done. No?
good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Yes, I was. How are we?
I'm doing well.
Oh, okay. I'm still not able to do the thing also. When you close on live, then maybe we'll go through again.
Which one is that?
Oh, the VIP, the payment. Have you forgotten?
Okay, are you the one that messaged me on Telegram?
No. This is your friend from Ghana.
Okay. Omi. Okay. I'm so sorry, my brother. Okay. You are still having the issue?
Sure, I'm still having the issue. So when you close live, then we contact ourselves and see whether we can go through.
Okay, we do it again. I'll be closing my live in few minutes now.
Okay. Me too. I'll soon get to the office.
All right.
I'm driving now. So
all right.
When I get to the office, then
yeah. Once together, just eye me.
Okay.
No problem, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right,
Have
sir.
a nice day.
And you too, my boss.
I'm enjoying your wonderful analysis too in the car.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I really appreciate it. All right, boss.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right. So, family, because I will be leaving now. I have a class for Tiri. So make I use this time to Tiri to relax, to play small. Make I play small. You understand? So tomorrow Saturday, by the grace of God, I will be here. It's going to be how am I going to do tomorrow? I will come live in the morning. Because I want to watch ball in the afternoon by 12, and I'm going to watch in the afternoon for other teams. You understand? So it's gonna be a busy day. Me watching ball throughout tomorrow, enjoy myself, my family. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna come back in the morning, maybe by 9 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, by the grace of God, and we're gonna see what we can have. If we can have some trade or something. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Next week is going to be a better week. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Don't say leave here, Jesse. Don't say because you have some setbacks, you are having SLs. Don't let that thing to weaken you. And maybe you are making money. Your week is good. The last week is good. You're having it back to back. Don't be carried away. Don't be too overwhelmed. Don't feel like, I'm the best trader now. No be so. Don't feel like say you are the one on top of the world, like everything just dey align. Take am jeje. You know what I'm saying? Take am jeje. Market dey change. And when the dry season comes, don't let that thing to weaken you. That is business, most especially in forex. If you listen to, I want to take my time to even listen to the podcast, the interview they had with Jeffrey Benson and Abby in what's this program self. I like that program, so I want to take my time to listen. But the short this thing I heard them say, it make a lot of sense, so that people will actually learn from it. You understand? I heard when Abby said he lost everything at the year of I think 2021 or so. That time he don't acquire his house and cars, right? But he lost everything back to zero. You understand? So don't feel like maybe once you make the money, you don't buy car, you don't buy this, say you no fit broke. Omo, market fit collect everything back from you if you are not careful. So you need to use your ogbon sodiki. Use your ogbon sodiki. You understand? Don't say maybe because person don dey, e don reach here, e no fit come down. Omo, it is easy to come down. It is easy to go broke, but it's not easy to make the money. To climb that ladder is not easy. To get to the top is not easy. So always take things easy. You understand? Apply proper risk management no matter what. You understand? So I'll be seeing you tomorrow by the grace of God. Enjoy the music and take care of yourself, guys. Love you. Bye. Thank you so much, YouTube. Take care of yourself and bye bye for now.